So I was actually just talking to these gentlemen here on the 240i 2 Series. It actually looks really good in this color. They came all the way out here from Utah visiting, partially the weather, and one of his friends brought him out. We'll get a little bit of a pull when he comes off, if there isn't traffic. Some guys race it up here, it's crazy. That's nice. Sounds good too. Very nice. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. We are here with my car, which has unfortunately heat soaked for right now, but we're letting it cool off and we're gonna do some more things with it. I wanted to update you guys on this and also talk about my taillights that a lot of you have been asking me about for the FK7 models. So the newest thing with the car is we finally got a Mishimoto intake that is carb legal, and everything's such a difference with this car. It's amazing. So basically it's just a box with the filter inside, and then the polyurethane or rubber intake housing, and it's got these two things that hooks up to the airflow sensor here, and it's got a little spot for it to clip into here. And all around it's just a good little intake for upgrading on this car. It's not too expensive, but it's not relatively cheap to where it'll fail on you. And the reason why I chose Mishimoto is because like other types of intake like PRL and other companies don't make it for the 1.5 for the hatch, because I have a hatchback and they don't have the specific intakes for this, but Mishimoto does. Now PRL does make 1.5 and 2.0 liter intake manifolds for the sedans and the hatchbacks, but not particularly mine for the 1.5. I couldn't find one that I really wanted. I didn't want a short ram intake where it's just this and the filter exposed, because then it'll just suck in too much heat, which would underlie performance. So that's why I went with Mishimoto, and I've loved it ever since. And I've only had it for about a month, and it's just incredible. Now onto the taillights of the car back here, because I know a lot of people like on TikTok and everything have been asking me about these lights. So here's what they look like, and let's see if I can like kind of play around with them. Okay, so that's out, unfortunately. But these right here, the little red stripes, do like a fun little little dance and everything. And then the blinkers are right here. The reverse lights are actually way down here, and then the brake lights are right here. I got these off of High Rev Sport on Instagram for about $400, which is relatively decent for a taillight. They came out, these are called the V1s or the Gen 1s. They do have Generation 2 and Generation 3 taillights for the FK7 hatchback. They also have them for the sedan or Camry or whatever you're looking for. Definitely look them up on Instagram if you want to buy some of their products. Highly recommend it. The only issue I'm having right now is this part of the blinker, because it's a full connection, unlike the Mugen taillights that are exact replicas of these. They'll have like the little Mugen sticker here. The Mugen ones only light up here, but for this set it lights up all the way across. But this set's out right now, and we got a local coming down. Nice. Little Integra power. See if it does a little sound here. Very cool. Now I also wanted to go over the installation process of the taillights, which are pretty simple. Now if we pop the trunk open, give you like a little mind the dirtiness. I haven't had any real time to clean it, but I will relatively soon. All the leaves and shit. So the housing is two separate housings. So you have the main one here, which is here, and then you have the part of the blinker which sits flush with the little wing that goes across with the third brake light here. So this connects via two little screws in there. I don't know if you can see that, but oh come on, there's two little screws in here, like right here and right here. where you pop it out and the whole housing comes out, but you do have to pop this back section off. This whole back section part right here. For mine, it's still not all the way in, but this whole section has to be popped out to run the cable from here. Runs all the way down into the main housing here, which gets hooked up via these two screws. You pop it out. It's got one clip here, another clip here, and then a clip down here and a clip here. So 4 clips in total. But when I have to say, when you're doing this, be very careful on not breaking the clips, because if you break the clips, there's like little green fillers in the clips. If you break those clips, this will not seat properly, and you'll have, like, for example, here's mine, where it kind of like wobbles in and out like so. Yeah, see, like this, because one of my clips is broken, but since majority of them are clipped in, it's not going to fall out. But yeah, it's a very simple process. Use like a plastic pry bar or something, kind of get in between the grooves and just pop it out, the old housing. Disconnect it. There's a little disconnection wire. You just pop that out, pop this in, and just push the entire thing in. Make sure all the bolts are screwed in and everything, and you'll have your brand new set of taillights. I've had these for 3 years. I love them. They're so cool. I get so many comments on them, like they just flow with the car. They are definitely better than OEM, 100%. And I want to do a little bit more to the car. I don't know, I might go with Gen 2 after, or I might just stick with Gen 1. But the other side I'm definitely going to have to get fixed, because like I said, this part's going out on that side, but this side's totally fine. So I don't know how that's going to work, whether I have to get a whole new set or I just get a whole 2 set and just I don't know. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. But yeah, we're gonna just chill up here for a little bit, see if anybody else comes through, and then yeah. All right, so we got up to another spot, and I don't know if you can see him behind the trees. He's like way there. He is. That's pretty cool. I literally seen him fly up from the bottom of the mountain just now. I don't know what he's carrying. He's carrying something down there. It's like a big metal ball. See it swinging down there? Interesting. I don't know what they're doing, but it's kind of cool to see. So cool, because I seen him at the first one. It's a Maybach Mercedes V12. Looks like it has the same taillights as mine. That's pretty cool. You never see a V12 Maybach up here like that. But I wonder what they're doing. They went all the way down here somewhere, but there's a bunch of people up there where they were dropping the helicopter off, or whatever the helicopter is doing to pick up from there and then going down there. Yeah, there he is. He's like right there. I wonder what he's doing. But like it doesn't do it justice how close he is. I don't know what he's doing, but that's pretty cool. So he's stopping up just up the road a little bit, picking up something and then going down to the ravine down there. That's one of those weird twin scroll rotor helicopters. Interesting. Now we got a 458 Italia that just pulled up. What the hell? Oh, that's so clean. That's probably one of my favorite Ferraris of all time, is the 458. That thing's clean. Wow. I was not expecting one of those to be up here today. That's crazy. I'm glad I came up to the touge today. So now you guys get to enjoy some cool, badass cars all up here. I think it's going to go back down. Oh, no, maybe, yeah. Yep. Nice. They sound so good. Alright, so apparently WRX that I had just gotten into, owner says it's pushing around 300 something horsepower with just an exhaust. Air quotes for that. So that's what I need to do with my car. I need to just completely straight pipe the fuck out of it, so that way I can hear my spoolie boy. That is why you don't cross mustard when it's 5 o'clock rush hour, or it's like 6 o'clock now. Oof. Oh my lord. Herbals. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. Sounds good from afar too. Nice little backfire. And now we got beautiful sunset. And my brother shows up. What's up, fuckers? Hey. What you doing? Where the fuck is your car?
So
I heard it was supposed to be picked up today, so give me the story on that.
Okay, so all of it was worked out yesterday.
Okay.
I was supposed to come by today.
Okay.
So I did.
Yeah.
I didn't call the dude because I was going to call my mom to call the guy because she was talking with him.
Okay.
And so then it was only like a 40-minute drive, so I was like, it's not going to be long enough anyway. So I was like, I'll just show up. It'll be fine. It's the dealership. It'll be fine. Show up. We like walk around to the front, and the door's locked. And we're like, there's got to be another entrance.
Yeah.
So we walk around for a minute, and I'm like, I'm just going to call the guy. So I call the website, and the dude's like, oh, hey, Connor, what are you doing here? I'm like, I told you I was coming to pick up the car. He's like, oh, I'm not there. I'm in LA right now. He's like, I didn't know you were coming.
Huh.
So I was like, fuck this guy. But he's going to bring it up to LA tomorrow at 11, bring me a full tank of gas.
There you go. So you're, in all, you're still getting in the car, just not today.
Correct.
Gotcha. All right, guys. Back in my car now from getting a test drive with my friend Lily in her WRX. Pulls. It's actually very comfortable to ride in. I've always loved Subarus and their burbles and how they sound, but with what she did with hers is pretty good. So now we're here with my brother, and we're gonna do a little run going down on our way home. They just came out from work, and yeah, we're gonna do a little touge battle right here. FRS versus Honda Civic. It's probably not going to be too fast because there's a lot of traffic going up and down this road, so we'll do with what we can. It's usually a common courtesy for those who don't really come up to the mountains or do any sort of touge or driving up in the hills. It's usually a common courtesy to, when people are quote unquote driving a little faster than you, going down or uphill, the person who isn't, like in front of my brother per se, usually would pull over and let us pass, and it'd be like a courtesy. Sometimes we get people who don't, and they just kind of ride it all the way downhill, and we're just kind of stuck because the yellow lines in the center, we do not cross those. 100% that is a no-go. Reason being is because if we're doing a run and we cross those lines, there could be traffic ahead of us, and we don't want to go full head-on into somebody else's lane. That's very irresponsible. So we try to do our best and keep it to one lane and just have safe fun out here. But yeah, it's a beautiful evening, I should say, in California. Just enjoying the weather, getting to meet some random people up in the touge, getting to hang out with some good friends, hang out with my brother who just got here, and just have some good old-fashioned fun. That's what it's about. And I don't think this person's gonna let us by, which kind of sucks. Maybe I could be wrong, I don't know. Well, that's the end of our touge run here at home. That was the downhill section for Sandside, as we called it, because this is Sand Canyon over in Canyon Country over by where I live, so we nicknamed it Sandside. A lot of good twists and turns. The downhill is pretty fun on that side, not gonna lie. It's probably my favorite of my touge road, but I'll have to show you more of the route in future videos and give you like a basis on like what everything means, what the landmarks represent throughout the touge, a little bit of history behind it and everything. But yeah, I think this is going to do it for today's video. Not really much else out here to see, just kind of rolling through some suburban neighborhoods right now on the way home. But I do hope everybody enjoys today's video. It's a little bit longer than usual, which is nice. Hopefully it gives you guys some good watching time. If you liked it, like the video, if you got comments about something I said in the past, about the car, anything else that you may have questions about, whether it's regards to my car or your car, leave it down below. I'll probably get around to answering them if you do have any questions about it. And that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was actually a pretty fun one. There was a lot of cool random stuff about today's video, which I enjoyed. But look out for future videos on the horizon. Probably going to be uploading weekly, if not bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks, or every other week, I should say. Because of the scheduling I have right now with work, I don't really have much free time to go out and record videos and stuff like that, so... Oh, we might get a breakaway here. Hold on. Might get a breakaway to get a little bit of speed. What was that? Okay, they don't know where they're going. person finally pulled over when they knew where they were going, and we got a little bit of a good run out of it. But yeah, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on the channel. Like I said, probably bi-weekly, every other week. If I can get scheduling rearranged, then we can do weekly videos. I would love to be posting weekly videos for you of every encounter, every person I meet with like a really cool car, the backstory, the history, and hopefully in the future we can travel the world. I would love to go to Japan, especially Japan, because of all the history and culture of everything, like the temples, different monuments, the surrounding areas of just everything of Japan. I would love to cover for you guys, and also the car aspect of Japan. So yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. See you until next time.